people seriously put up a petition to get SE to change their approach to mods. Y'all really are that dumb. You're going to lose the rest of your mods at this rate, dummies. Okay. Change Square Enix's stance on 14 customization mods. Sign petition. Let's get 200 signatures. If these people do desperate for their mods to go play something else, like, okay. See, here's what I feel like people don't understand is in Japan, distributing or using tools for unauthorized game modifications such as save data editors and console modding tools is illegal under the Unfair Competition Prevention Act. So here's the petition. This isn't going to change anything. I know some people are like, you know, clowning on these people and shit. They're making fun of them and shit. And I get that, you know, I get it. I understand it to a certain extent. But I think that the people that are like signing this and are okay with this, they just don't understand. This is not some type of like movement that's going to get them to change because they legally can't change. I mean, like, let's think about it for a second here, guys. So like over in Japan, it's just a different culture. Let's say that this petition, let's say that it gets like 10,000 signatures, okay? You know what? Let's say it gets 100,000 signatures. Dude, you know how hard it would be to change a law over there? You know what I mean? Like, this is like talking about I mean, okay, you know what? Okay, playing devil's advocate for a second. I don't actually know how hard it is to change laws over in Japan. I'm going to imagine that it's kind of hard to change a law that's been there for many years. So even if you have 100,000 signatures, I just think that it's a moot point. It's just not going to work, man. Kuma-chama loves mods. Kuma-chama supports mods, okay? But it just, you got to be realistic here. But let's go ahead and read it. Okay. The issue. Many of my friends that I have made since joining the world of yours, they want the freedom of expression. They want to express themselves in a way that normal customization doesn't allow. And we should have that freedom. Currently, Square Enix's terms of service for Final Fantasy XIV Online do not permit the use of customization mods, citing compliance with Japan's Unfair Competition Prevention Act. This severely limits the creative expression of players who wish to enhance their gaming experience through the use of mods. Many players find joy in the deeper connection to the characters and the game world by using mods that personalize their visual experience, which does not harm other players or disturb the game balance. Okay, right here, they mentioned the actual law or whatever, you know. So let's just pretend for a second that this was like over here in America, I guess. So this very first paragraph here, unfortunately, in the court system, none of this matters. The court is not going to care about how much you love something. The court is not going to care about how much it changed your life. The court is not going to care about anything that is feelings related. The only thing the court is going to care about is this right here, the actual law. Okay? So none of these feelings matter. Exploring and embracing customization should be seen as an integral part of any gaming experience, allowing players to fully express their individuality. Customization mods enhance personal satisfaction and can foster creativity among the community. Other gaming giants like Bethesda allow modding in their popular game, creating vibrant mod communities that invigorate the player base and keep their games alive for longer periods. Okay, unfortunately, none of this matters either because like again, this is all feeling based, and their example of Bethesda doesn't matter because, I mean, to my knowledge, Bethesda is American, right? So this company is going by different laws and different rules than Final Fantasy. So you're basically comparing apples to oranges. We propose that Square Enix revisits its policies to permit authorized customization mods, allowing with international standards while respecting the UCPA. An amendment to their terms of service that allows for authorized mods can ensure players have access to safe, approved tools without breaching any lawful guidelines. This would not only increase player satisfaction, but could invite more players who appreciate customization of the game. Okay, so again, correct me if I'm wrong, but that law in JP is for all JP games, correct? Like, there's not some JP games that can mod and some JP games that can't, right? I mean, I don't know. Maybe there's one or two exceptions. And in that case, maybe they can use that as an example. I mean, I don't know. I don't know like all of these, you know, JP-based companies and shit, right? But an amendment to their terms of service that allows for authorized mods, well, that in itself is breaking the law, right? So again, unfortunately, I don't think this paragraph has any merit. There is a great opportunity for the game developers to work with mod creators under a regulated framework to create a curated selection of mods that enhance gameplay while maintaining the integrity of Final Fantasy XIV Online. Opening a dialogue between Square Enix and the player community can lead to a mutually beneficial enhancement of the game. Yo, I'm going to tell you what, man. Good luck getting any communication out of those motherfuckers because they don't even invite me to the media tour. Okay, for real, for real. If you can get them to communicate with you, I want you to know how you did it because I need to have that hookup. Okay, I need to be able to know how to do it. Okay, so if you petition signers or whatever figure out how the fuck to get a hold of them, you let me know. Sign the petition if you believe in the power of personal expression and the enhancement of 14 gaming experience through customization mods. Let's call upon Square Enix to allow our characters individually to shine bright in the world of Eorzea. Okay, so we got some comments here. Oh, God. Okay, only signing to leave a comment. People here are saying that mods should be allowed because they don't affect other players. This is very, very untrue. Gooner mods very much negatively affect other players. Apparently, these people have never heard of Discord. I am a girl and feel very uncomfortable in-game and on Discord when the servers I'm in are filled with gooners. Okay, I'm going to tell you right now that already this person is a fucking idiot. I'm going to tell you already right now. And the reason why this is already right now this person is an idiot because, bro, you do not need any mod whatsoever to goon. Is this person brain damaged? Does this person like live under a fucking rock? Like, what the fuck? You think that you can only goon if you have mods? Are you fucking kidding me? Bro, people were gooning back in A Realm Reborn when ACT wasn't even available. What the fuck is this person going on about, man? Holy shit. This makes no sense whatsoever. Because I am a girl and feel very uncomfortable. Like, what the fuck? Sure, Discord requires not safe for work channels for this concept, but never have I been in a server where the gooners respected that or respected my boundaries. What? Okay, so are you complaining about Discord or are you complaining about the mods? I do not want to see the frankly gross stuff people do with these mods, nor do I want to hear people talking about it. I am glad SE has taken a stance on these mods, and I hope for them to take a hard stance on all third-party tools and all mods because, yes, they do negatively affect other players. If you want to goon, do it in a single-player game where you aren't forcing unwitting players into your fantasies. Okay, this person is, I'm pretty sure this person is actually brain damaged, okay? There's no way that this person's brain is working properly because this person actually, they have no concept of just like cranking the hog to a perfectly vanilla game. Are you fucking kidding me? We're going to read more of the comments, but let me make a suggestion real fast. Instead of change Square Enix's stance on 14 customization mods, I think instead of this, I think the petition should be to give Final Fantasy XIV more customization options. I feel like that would have a much stronger impact, and I think that that would be much more realistic, okay? Because think about it for a second. If they had a petition that says, hey, we want more customization in 14, and then they listed some options. We want, you know, more character customization. We want more idle stances. We want more, you know, like if they started to list, okay? I think that would have a much, much higher success of getting noticed, okay? Now let me be clear. It probably won't work, okay? Yeah, exactly. More butt slider, more tit slider, you know, that type of shit, okay? I don't necessarily think it would work, but I think that this has virtually 0% chance of working. And I think that my suggestion, whereas they say, hey, let's make a petition on Square Enix's customization options. So basically change mods to options, and I think that they have a much higher success rate. Because getting them to change a law, I mean, I don't see it happening, but I mean, maybe. I mean, anything's possible, but let's see. So only signing in to point out it's literally a crime to mod games in Japan. Yes, where SC is located, so you're trying to ask them to break the law. We want to goon. Please, Yoshi P, I am nothing without my goon mods. Who is this guy? This is one of the most based fucking comments I've ever read, bro. Omega. Now, see, this is what you know what? I'm not even signing in. Oh, fuck. Wait, where'd the comment go? Did it get deleted? Oh my God, did they delete it? Well, dick's out for Omega. We will remember you, okay? We will remember you. I only signed this to leave a comment that I now don't have to see the obnoxious and cringe-inducing advertisements for their lack of creation venues that also host the most degenerate activities in the game they don't even play or contribute to. and the hope that these degens don't get to continue playing the game by purchasing RMT Guild that continuously ruins the experience. What is this guy talking about, bro? Like, why are you bringing up RMT? And he didn't even spell gill right. There's only not a gill like a fish gill, you idiot. Like, okay. I love Final Chungus 14. I just want to be able to see my friend vor people in the back alleys of the quicksands. Only sign to say that if it upsets you that you can't camp by the Aetherite in Limsa anymore with your overly sexualized mod beast Mahote or Vieira that look like a trashy bimbo with tattoos or some weird looking K-pop doll, then maybe you should consider stepping outside so you could touch grass and inhale some fresh air. Yo, you know what? Now I got a question real fast, man. I got a question. How exactly do these people know in great detail how they look like? How do they know? Because that is pretty good detail. I think they're secret gooners. I am signing primarily so that I can comment. Square Enix as a worldwide corporation is headquartered in Japan. Thus, they have to follow Japan's laws, regardless of the results of the petition. Now, as I read through the petition, at first it seemed fairly petty and a gateway to far more problems than the creator realized. However, they did say one thing I can agree with, that is for SE to create dedicated team to work with the modding community to create officially sanctioned mods. This will make it possible to both greatly minimize the number of negative impact mods they get through, such as Gooner and porn mods, as well as give them leverage to use against those who do try to unofficially use negative impact mods. It is a perfect solution? No, because there isn't one. It is a better solution than I expected? Yes. This is actually a pretty good comment. Yes, because it maintains SE's ability to police the game and make sure it doesn't violate the rating it has earned. Therefore, the bigger question is just what does Japan UCPA law actually say about having to do such a thing? It's certainly possible that the entire debate is pointless because of the law. This person's comment is interesting to me because they have banned people and put the mod in the game. So theoretically, I think that if they had maybe like some sort of outsourced team or something that they actually worked with, maybe gave them ideas, not necessarily like advice, but like, you know, outside counsel or something to say, hey, I'd suggest this, basically just like people to give them suggestions. That might actually get around the law without breaking the law. I mean, look, it's obviously a long shot. It's probably not going to happen, but I think that basically what this person is saying is much more likely to happen than actually going like changing the law, because like I feel like changing the law is like, you know, virtually zero, but this doesn't change the law. This doesn't break any laws. SE's already implemented mods in the past. So if they just have like, you know, some type of outsource like program or something to basically give them ideas to put in the game, that isn't breaking the law. So I feel like that's more likely. Oh God. Mayor. It's harmless fun that doesn't affect anyone else. Visual customization mods like Penumbra and Mare help players show who they want to be in a game where personal expression is already powerful and varied. A Mare does not hurt anyone, and it doesn't give an unfair advantage. We want to have our adventurers look how we imagine they always could. Banning cosmetic mods is predatory and an unnecessary action. I think he used the wrong words here. I don't really think banning cosmetic mods is predatory. Like, predatory is more like buying shit, right? Or like gotcha or some shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't see how banning cosmetic mods would be predatory. But anyway, only signing to leave a comment. First off, this seems like a money grab. What? But let's say you are genuine in your belief and don't need the donations. Okay. There are many Mare users who use mods for cosmetic fun and character enhancement. It is also true that many people who also used it did so to enjoy sexual experiences of people. Stop pretending is only a small minority of Mare users. The Gooners went into public areas shouting for ERP sessions. Full-blown BDSM RP. Linking their card in their adventure plate directly to not safe for work. ERP. Why on earth would I want my chat to be flooded with 30 ERP venues? Please get a real relationship and engage in intimacy outside of the game. COVID is over. The lockdowns are done. This is not mentally healthy. Damn, is that really a problem? I mean, I'm not saying it's not. I'm just saying that I've never seen full-blown BDSM in the middle of Limsa. I mean, I see people shouting in like chat for like venues and stuff, but it's never been like sexual in nature. The venue spam can be annoying on weekends. I mean, but that's different than like sexual nature stuff. This guy's saying full blown BDSM. I've just never seen it, but I'm not saying that it doesn't exist. I'm just saying I've never seen it. Do people really think it was SC, the ones behind Mare closing? Even the Playerscope people said SC was going to press charges against them. This sounds like some lame PR on behalf of the Mare team, and most likely the guy is already preparing to run away with all the money he got. I mean, he already got a house out of Mare. Yeah, see, this is just spreading a false narrative. This person right here is just obviously wrong. Signing into comment, grow up. You don't like how a game is made or the options available, then play a different game. I worked hard for cosmetics in this game and did a race change, only to find out after the cosmetics don't apply to that. And I didn't complain and start a petition. Fucking first world problem. Dude, you know why this guy's mad? This guy's mad because he doesn't mod, but the mod person, they wouldn't have got fucked like he did. He's mad at SC and taking it out on the mod community. That's why this guy is mad. Oh, man. What, like, I wonder what they bought, and I wonder what race they changed into. Was it a hat? It had to be hats, right? I get what these people are trying to do. I really do. And I support the idea that 14 should have some whitelisted mods to some extent, right? Like there should be some type of that. I feel like that this petition could be worded better in the sense that like if they were super serious about it. I feel like this was a hasty post, and like I get it, I understand people are pissed, you want your mods, I get that, I understand that. But I feel like the chance of success would be higher if this was just about something slightly different. The end goal being the same, but slightly different. So like a couple options they could have done was one, maybe let's sign a petition to have an outsource team, or like the developers working with some people from the modding community on mods that SE will approve to put in the game. I mean, I don't know how you'd word that, but basically the way this is basically just like Square Enix change your laws. And I don't think that's likely. Another option that they could have went with, right? Allow us for more customization in the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, so allow us for more character creation, allow us for more idle changes, allow us for more like stuff like that, right? Wait, Tinko, you say the law allows modding in Japan as long as the company supports it. The author shall have the right to preserve the integrity of his work and prevent any distortion, mutilation, or other modification thereof against his will. Oh, okay. This means if a developer explicitly allows modding, then those modifications are not considered a violation of the right of integrity. So you're saying is the petition has a chance. It has a chance. They don't know English, the petition won't work. Oh, well, yeah, you're right. I mean, you're right. Yeah, because they don't speak English over there. So yeah, the entire petition's a waste. Yeah, absolutely correct. Holy shit. Fucking big brain, bro. No, that makes sense because whenever they have people come and help, they always have to learn Japanese. No, it makes sense.